morning. What is up, everyone? Good afternoon, good evening to everyone else. How's it going? What's up, Discipline? What's my mic doing? This is not blue. This is not blue. There we go. My mic hadn't woke up yet. How you guys doing? Did you have a good weekend? Everybody trickle in this morning. Looks like we got one gainer up 100%, so that's good. What's up, Scott, Mr. Owens, Rick Rod? Afternoon, Mr. Owens. Oh, man. So I'm trying a new setting for YouTube. Went to 1440p, so maybe things will look a little clearer this morning. Everything looks good on my end so far. I don't see any drop frames, so hopefully things look a little bit better. See if we can get some music going. You guys taking any trades yet? Or are you just now getting on like I am? Not gonna lie, I'm a little behind this morning. I didn't get in the shower till like 7:45 and got down to the desk at like 7:58. But we're here. Hey Scott, what's up? Andrew, how's it going? EVFM earlier, okay. You guys see that one's up to 75% this morning. Do we need to go? Yeah, let's go right here. That's a little better. All right, let's pull it up, see what we got. I completely forgot to fix this. There we go. All right, I think we're good now. Hey, Potsy, how's it going? Good morning. Okay, I think I've got everything set up the way I want to get it set up now. A little bit slow this morning. AGRX was up. Roby Way play, okay. I completely didn't even look at the 8 a.m. news. Let me scan that real quick. See if I see anything interesting.
Rap.
Not really. SOPA had a little bit of fluffy news.
GNLN.
I don't see much. Looks like not much came out at 8 a.m. SITA. Didn't they have something like that recently? Okay, so on the 16th, they had news that said they launched new SD7 Rapid Kit accessory designed to provide rapid development for remote charging solution. And then today, it says their next generation push-to-talk over cellular SD7 device is commercially available and sold through FirstNet and AT&T. So a little bit different, same sector-ish of the news, but it does have the AT&T tagline in it. It's trying to go higher here. Definitely not interested in jumping right into something this morning. Premarket has been absolutely terrible. Let's see. Got a few gainers here, though. I mean, the top gainer like a month ago was like right here, 33, 25, 19. We got some bigger ones, but most of them's pennies. This one's $37.
Dear. Ha. Left.
Yeah, I said I couldn't break out there in the 1 minute. AFIB. Let's pull up the news, look at that. Getting a little volume. FDA clearance, commercial launch of their AccuCross line extension. So, FDA clearance, basically.
TMF.
That's on AFIB. EVFM. You said that was a Roe v. Wade, like sympathy sector play, right?
AGRX.
What's up, Lance and Steven? Didn't say good morning, sorry. Contraception gel. Okay. Interesting. What is that? Like a freaking lube? Yeah, I did not want to wake up this morning at all. My office is so hot. I think I got to turn the AC on. Keeping the door shut while I'm streaming doesn't help either.
Da.
There we go. Nice. So it is a lube. That's funny. I mean, if it works, go for it. Anything happen with DGLY? No, it's actually down. I didn't think nothing really happened over the weekend, right? Like riot wise.
AGRX.
Not that I saw. So Sita trying to pull the trap move. Big looking fail on the 1 minute setup here. Didn't make 1 cent lower. Now trying to push higher. So it dropped from 172 all the way down to 157. Oh man.
MGTA. CYCN.
Trying to go with a different playlist this morning. So yeah, this is trying to pull the classic 2022 trap. Big old knife into a big spike. What is this music though?
NG.
There we go. All right. So, yeah, nothing really moving like crazy right now. Sita's trying to set itself up after the trap here. Does have a gap. Does have the 200 at 219. Start of the gap is either this wick at 196 or the body at 188. Sometimes it's different for each way. But the chart was kind of set up nicely on the daily. Doing a little 2-candle pullback flag here. So it's going to open up, you know, here if it doesn't die off. And this is a former runner that ran it a few different times. Right here, big wicks though, so never hold its gains. Big run, gave back over half. Big run, gave back over half. Big run, ended at low of day. Looks like gapped up, ended at low of day. What's up, Fernurky? How's it going? So never hold its gains. Looks like maybe in January it had an offering. But they might push it in pre-market or push it early today and then sell it off the rest of the day.
HMTV.
Hey, Jonathan. How's it going? Does the stream look any different this morning with the 1440p? Or no? It's supposed to be a little crispier. I noticed on the VODs that things looked a little fuzzy compared to what I see on my OBS. That's why I upped the output. Hey, Snacks. How's it going? So yeah, Sita doing Sita stuff now. Not really interested in it. It's all the way back to the start. Looks good. Okay, sweet. Oh, sweet. That's great. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Yeah, I went to 1440 and I increased the output. What's it called? Bit rate. So the bit rate's higher and the output's higher.
ADTX.
I'm becoming an influencer. How so? With my iPhone 13 still camera, my travel photos look amazing. And I can share them with 5G during our hike up there. Coming?
I'll catch you online.
Switch to T-Mobile and get the new iPhone 13 on us with eligible trade.
Get 24 monthly bill credits for qualifying new lines.
So AFIB trying to push a little higher. Daily chart resistance at 120, 130. That's where it's at right now. Above that 140. So a lot of res in this zone here. 120 to 140. That was like the average scalp from 2016 to 2021 was, I mean, you get 25 cents is pretty average. If you got up to 50 cents, that's a pretty good gain. But penny stocks are still, and small caps are still in a complete bear market. They were in a bear market way before the overall market was. Yeah. Now if you hold more than, 30, no, I'll say if you hold more than 5 minutes, it feels like a swing now. Just because if it's not made the move you're looking for in 5 minutes, then it's more than likely going to fail. I still need to make that bot command for MTA that says fail. Just, you exclamation point fail. And then it says, oh, your pattern just failed. Because it's so common. Appreciate that, Jonathan. Thank you. Appreciate it. Glad you like it. Glad you guys are enjoying the stream. Like days like this morning, though, I mean, there's not much going on. But we're here. We're going over the news. We're talking. We're looking at charts. Red box still hanging around. Just barely, though. I think under 9, this thing just go ahead and gives up.
BTMD.
No, I didn't buy any new GPU yet. Mine's good enough for now. I got the 2070 Super, and it's working just fine. Yeah, look at all these pennies on the gainer list. And what are they even up for? Like, are they just tapped up? Yeah, look at the chart of this. This is one of our top gainers, 33%. That's really good. 8.5%. Wow. That's a big gain right now. I'm going to step away for just a second, and I will be back just like 1 minute.
AGRX PSNYW AGRX
All right. Open the door to the office just so it'll cool down a little bit in here. I'm sure the dogs will come down barking here within the next 20 minutes. Anything else in play from the last few days that I'm not thinking of? Hey, what's up, AC? Good morning. How's it going, man? I remember TBLT from Friday. There was another one. B-Hat, right? Overall looks pretty ugly, but nowadays you gotta go all the way to the 60 minute. So it's on the 50 on the 60. So it's a like final leg of support. It needs to hold over 2. It would be a T+2 today, right? Ish. So day 1 it ran from 109 to 350. So yeah, it did 100% the first day. Second day isn't exactly inside of it, but I've seen it happen. That it goes higher the third day. Still not the perfect 3-bar look, but it's still set up. So needs to hold the 2 level. Honestly, if it opens down here, it's going to look ugly on the daily, but it could still bounce. China's usually don't hold their gains very well, though. This thing started getting the pump back here, 69, 70 cents, ran all the way to $4. So how much more they really want? And it happens so fast. HILS just had a collaboration with Sapien Biosciences and Cancer Treatments. The only reason I pulled that up is because it's actually getting a little buys. It's getting a lot of buys. This ran recently to like 190. Yeah, I ain't slapping that shit. I had like 1,000 on the ask at 90, and then they slapped 114 after that. No, thank you. But I do remember this running somewhat recently.
At Target, low prices and good deals mean more. More to
It was the 13th.
on fun lawn
Yeah, that spread was insane.
and what you need to
It's a little bit better now, but you've already missed,
and great deals for summer.
what, 30 cents? It was 80. Sitting at 110 right now.
For the 5 seconds before, a thrilling moment, a new adventure, an experience
TBLTW.
outside your comfort zone. As the clock ticks, you recharge, restore, and get ready for life on a whole new level.
Okay.
With bold flavors like cobalt peppermint and rain spearmint.
Got like a
$5
minute of ads.
to dive into the unfamiliar
PRAX.
So there's the news right there. Usually collaboration news doesn't pop
ENDP.
at all. So I'm surprised that got as much as it did. I guess because it ran recently. See what comes out at 8:30. Yeah, I'm not interested in this at all. 72K ask.
Pets.
They may eat it up, but I mean, I've never seen like collaboration news go crazy. But what do I know anymore, you know? Things do what they want to do. Maybe they'll let this get eaten and then smash it. I don't know. Maybe they'll push it higher. Looks like they're going to push it higher. Wow. Guess you could have taken that one or 98, whatever that was.
NRSN.
NRSN positive news, it looks like. Spread's insane. It says positive results from stage 3 ALS biomarker study.
PL.
Is it worth slapping 1,000? Let's try 1,000.
IoT.
It reads well. How far are we actually going to go, though, is the question.
PRTY. Cyto. Edit.
Looks like I'm going to end up selling for pretty much even here if it don't start going. A little bit of volume there. There we go. I went very small because I was chasing on this. But the news reads well. ALS is big. What the hell? My order was super delayed right there. They're still buying it up, so I'm going to try to hold it for a second. Well, never mind. What am I thinking? You can't hold anything for a second.
ADMA.
Decent bid stack through here, though. I was going to scale a little bit at 250, but it delayed my order a little. Okay, we're still up. So that was a fake out. Needs to make a shove through 250 here.
PSNYW.
Oh my gosh. It was hitting 244. Somebody threw up a 230 ask. I'm going to roll out of this if it doesn't go here in just a second. Nice. Love to hear that, Jonathan. Great job. I'm trying to ride this for a second, but it's starting to struggle. Maybe I want to see it next 1 minute breakthrough. I'm not going to let it go through or go under 225 now. Come on. we go. 250.
AXU.
260. Okay, I took a quarter off.
TMF.
Another quarter. I got 500 left. Definitely not playing heavy in pre-market, but I'll take this gain. It's pretty good. I get out. A lot of selling pressure. Breakthrough and could not continue through. 35 cents per share. Not bad. Could have went heavier, but I didn't. And it could still absolutely continue higher, but I hate when I see a breakout like this and it pretty much sells all the way back under the breakout zone. You really don't want to see that. Yep, there it falls. They'll probably pull some kind of nonsense trap move, but on the play itself, I'll take that move.
Heads.
Anything else that I missed here? CYTO got FDA 510K clearance. That's all I see. But here's the NRS in news. Successful conclusion. Met at primary endpoints. Yeah, anything with like ALS is usually big headline. If it says ALS, if it says Alzheimer in it. Here, AFIB pushing. NRSN definitely worth watching for a pullback. So that looked like it was failing, went below VWAP, but they hammered it up. Okay, STAF, really bad earnings. Yep, yeah, I got AFIB up right here, Scott.
CSHG.
My gosh, Hills really ripped at 830, huh? Guess just because this was a recent runner, but man, I did not want to buy a 75K ask at 98 cents. That looked like the death of it. But then right at 830, they popped it 40 cents on one candle. All in a collaboration. I've never seen that. But
KTRA.
is what it is, up 60%. So the other day it went to 195 zone. Got some resistance at 145 to 150. No body closed over 140. So that's why it went straight to there. That's daily resistance. Some decent pops this morning. I don't know if it's the Monday morning, you know, things pop, kind of get you overconfident into the day, or if it's actually going to be a decent day. I hope it's an awesome day. I mean, SPY's still up. It's not gap down yet.
MNTS.
We're over 390 still. But it looks similar to what it looked like the last time. So 400 test is going to be that trend. Getting too many trend lines on here, but they're all respecting so far. So last time it did this and it broke up, it consolidated over 410 and then really hard fall. So maybe it'll hold here and consolidate until it figures out, you know, something looks decent with the news of the overall market.
Campus has been helping military service members reach their next goal. Now,
If not, it'll just pull the same move.
their spouses
Go down to 350 maybe.
qualify for the military new graduate student savings program. Eligible students save 30% per credit on most master's degrees and graduate certificates.
NRSN. Try to make a little push back up here. Held the 9 on the 1. $35K ask right here. 36K really.
TMF. RETL.
Oh man, I didn't get that off fast enough. Come on, push high day. Come on. There we go.
NRSN.
Let's go. See if it does the same thing or if it actually continues through. So this is the highest 1 minute volume candle of the day here. What are we looking like on the daily? Daily ran to $8 recently. 250, 260 res over that. Really not much. So I took 2,500 that time, but scaled some on the pop just in case it double topped right here. Now I'm going to try to ride this last 1,000, you know, risk maybe 248, 250 with the 244 average. Yeah, that was a nice little hold of the 9 EMA on the 1. I don't want to average up here. I don't have enough confidence in it. But the candles are closing over 260 so far.
ADTX.
You got 258. Okay, nice. Good ad. Good ad. Up through 270. So 275 is usually a psychological res. It's that like 3/4 of the way through the dollar. There we go. There's 274. So magnet straight to 274. That news read well. That's why I chased it. I just didn't chase it with enough size. Okay, see, we went half day now to a pullback. Not a huge fan of that, but that's what feels like needs to happen in 2022. Still, we got all candles closing over 240 or 260. I mean, sorry. It's nice taking a trade on stream and it actually working.
ADMA.
Actually following some type of pattern and reason. So maybe next 1 minute we'll push through
GS80.
this one right here. Double top. Need to push through that. Through this level, it looks like 3's coming, but 275 is that psychological resistance level you have in your head. Okay. There we go. So this is the 1 minute candle. It needed to do it, and it did it. So things are reacting price action wise correctly today, which is blowing my mind. AFIB has had no 5 minute close over 118, so watch that. I'm watching this overall, but yeah, so daily, let's see. Getting to some interesting zones, but yeah, you nailed it, 282. Good job. So 282 next daily res. That's a wick from here and a body from here.
You should.
Mom!
No, seriously. Let's set you up on Shopify. It's easy.
I always knew you would build your own business.
Guys!
Yum.
When you're ready to bring your idea to life, build it on Shopify.
Sign up for a free 14-day trial at shopify.com/listen22. Shopify.com/listen22.
Could get a pullback to 260 here.
KTRA.
Yeah, no problem. That news was good. Be right back. Okay. So we are pulling back a little, maybe to the 9 on the 1. I really don't want a candle to close under 260 on the 1. Yes, it does.
BNTC.
You're reading my mind. It feels nice to have the week start off good with good price action.
JDST.
So there's a hammer. That's solid. So it's a little 1 minute, 2 candle pullback. Still riding the 9 on the 1. Up 60% now. Let me calculate what will be 90%.
SEAC.
So it closed at 170. So 90% is 320, 323. Not saying it's going to go there. Okay, AFIB pushing up through the 118 level now to 122. We are pulling back, maybe retest 260 here. Just as long as the 1 minute candle closes over 260, I'm good. Okay, that one closed over. That would have been a okay risk reward average up point for me. Didn't take it, but because my average would have moved up to like 255, and then I just risked, 259, 258. I'm good to go. Yeah, that was a good dip. If you're completely out, that's a great dip. It would have been a great average down or average up zone for me as well. Perfect. Watch it pull the fake out, dip, and rip on us.
TTOL.
Might pull back to like 250, but we'll see. This candle looks like it's going to close at over 260 unless they smash it within the last 5 seconds. So yeah, we still closed over. Somebody flashed a 42K ass there at 265. Yeah, there it is, 43K. 42K ass keeps flashing here, so somebody's trying to hold it down. This is getting, let's see, easier to see on my other chart, like 200 to 300K per minute. So, I mean, that wall will be nothing if it really wanted to get through it. Looks like we might pull back here, though. Okay. I took it out for now. I'm gonna, they might refresh that bid though. Overall, this looks like it wants to pull back to VWAP in the 20, but it might not. They might just pull a hammer here and send it up. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Thought for sure they were gonna break that bid and skip it down like 5-6 cents. Yeah, I've been in since 240, but I just sold at 260.
AMRN.
29K on this ask. 27. Didn't like that breakout.
ARTL.
So this is a big 1 minute candle here. I think if they get it down to 260, it's going to go under. But if they hold it, hammer here, we're going to go higher. Maybe even high of day. So we'll see what happens on this 1 minute. Looking weaker so far, but there's still 25 seconds left. Maybe get re-entries at 250 if it does go under 260. Okay, so it's looking like the weaker side of the candle so far is holding over 260 though. AFIB had a little tweezer top at 125. Still holding up, holding the 9 on the 5. Yeah, it's looking heavier because the volume is lowering. So this high volume made it look thinner than it really was. And now the volume's kind of going down. So we're going to have, you see this is trending perfectly down. We're going to have a big volume candle one way or the other within the next couple minutes. Okay, there's under 260. Will they hammer it off VWAP is the question. Maybe. Not interested in really taking it yet. I'd rather see it start turning around than just guessing. But I'm a very cautious person in this market, so. Okay, they actually closed it over 260 there. So still, no 1 minute candle has closed under 260. I'm going to try an ad right here. Risk 260. This looks like the candle that needs to go higher. Come on, don't fake out now. That was perfect. They hammered it back above 260.
ENJY.
Don't fake out now. Yeah, got back out. So that was a fake out. That was the candle that needed to go higher. They let it touch VWAP, hammered it back above 260. This candle should have been a big breakout, and they didn't let it. So now 250 maybe. That's an ugly, ugly 1 minute candle. I could be wrong though. I mean, they could fake out up, fake out down, fake out up, fake out down, fake out up, fake out down, and then finally make it go. That's the pattern these days. But personally, when I see stuff like this, I roll. I do not like it. Because after, you know, it pulls back on the one, pushed over, broke below, and then hammered off VWAP to close one more candle over 260. This candle started to push back up. Normally, this will be a candle that pushes up towards 270 and you start moving higher. But they let it go up and then just completely crushed everyone's hopes and dreams.
KTRA.
Nice. Good job on the crypto. Yeah, it was down way too much. Start moving out a little bit. Look at some different time frames. 5 minutes still looks good.
OCFT.
I mean, 1 minute still looks good, but it just did not want to go on this 1 minute candle. We are coming up on the 9 a.m. news and the 9 a.m., you know, screwy area that things act a little strange.
BKKT.
I don't think anything happened. No, it's just being TBLT. It's trying to bounce a little, but historically TBLT has been absolutely terrible. It might pull a, let's see. Yeah, I don't know. The daily looks really bad. So here, this actually held again. And then the upper wick again. So I would wait for this zone to confirm higher and play it up here rather than trying to guess right here, because this is just fake out after fake out so far. Getting decent volume though. See, there's the big over. I wish this would not show up every time I hovered over here. The big volume candle. See, the volume was trending down, trending down, trending down, and then it finally had the big volume candle. So, yeah, the 5 minute still looks good. The 1 minute still look good. It just did not want to break out on this specific candle. So that makes me wait. And now they're doing this. So now we're going up, smash, up. Oh, we're breaking out finally, smash. So the price action has turned off right here. It was decent here. Time to crack a Dr. Pepper. TBLT, were we just talking about that?
SESN.
Yeah, it is curling up, absolutely. But it's still down 6% on the day. It could. I mean, the way things are in this market this year, you got to go. TBLT just had a 13G. That's why it got a pop. 13G, 10%. So somebody bought 10% of the company. That may be from a recent offering, though. Probably is. Yeah, so that's from their offering. So don't fall into that.
SPCB.
All the Furus are going to say, oh, new 13G out 10%, but it's just from people that bought the offering just a couple days ago. So watch out for that. But back to NRSN, yeah, you gotta look like as far out as you can now. Like, where's the most, not the most nonsense, but where's the lowest level that can hold that this thing won't look absolutely dead? And that's the level you gotta buy now. Especially when the price action starts to turn off like it is now, and starting to, like, you see these last 3 5-minute candles have all been red volume, red candles. So, I mean, 235 is the 9 on the 5.
TNON.
Looks like it wants a pullback. AFib still hasn't gotten through that 125 tweezer top. Appreciate you guys being here with me on a Monday morning. Not a crazy morning, but we have had some action. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate the comments, all the input. Let's see if we got anything fresh at
CPTN.
CPTN just had a collaboration PR that ran recently. Very, very, very low float. That's all I see at 9. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm glad. That's what I wanted it to be. I want this to be like part of your guys' daily routine, you know? Like, get on, we hang out, we go over charts, we trade pre-market news, and then we trade through the open, and it just becomes a daily routine for all of us. So I really appreciate that. And do I say your name Afam? Is that how you pronounce it? Don't want to butcher anybody's name, but I really appreciate that. So this is still holding the 1 minute chart over 255. Got it? Okay, sweet. Try one more scalp on this. Needs to push through this zone though. There we go. Through 270 now. Big candle. Through 270. 271. Big volume. Overall, it might be getting pushed, so I'm going to start scaling a little as we go. Already sold 2 of my 5. 3 of my 5. Really want to see it next leg within the next 1 or 2 minutes here. So selling pressure is coming in. Must be getting pushed. Yeah, Matrix is on TradeStation, but it's also on TOS too, like Thinkorswim. It's called Active Trader on there. And I think Webull actually has a version of it now as well. What are you going to do? That had to have been a push. That had to have been a call from someone. I saw the volume coming in, but next 1 minute, like within the next 8 seconds, this could go to high of day. Let's see if it actually follows through on this 3 bar on the 1, or if it fails.
KTRA.
So like right now, this candle should push towards high of day. If it doesn't, I'm getting out. Come on. Where'd the volume go? Nope. And I'm out. So it was pushed, obviously. So I pretty much made 2 cents overall on that trade, just because it went straight up, straight back down. So now a big pullback's probably in order. Yep, there you go. 250 now. So this was a pump, and then it dumped, and then it got smashed. Yep, I'll be on till 10 every day now. I'm going to do at least 8 to 10. If we're in the zone, I can go a little bit past it, but 8 to 10. But yeah, a few different brokers, Ben, have the matrix on them. It's just different. They're called something different on each one. It's really called a price ladder or trading ladder, but TradeStation calls it the matrix. Toz calls it active trader. I don't know what Weevil calls it. Interactive Brokers, I think, has it. Book trader, okay.
CIDM. AFIB. ENJY. AFIB. MSPR.
That's why that fell off, I guess. AERC. I'll look at it in 1 second. AERC.
ESN.
1.5 million shares. $10. 1.5 million is not that much though for an offering. So it might eat that up. We'll see. This is holding. No candles closed under 250 yet. AFIB still trying to hold the 9 on the 5, even though it had a massive wick here. Saito.
TGA.
Saito with some volume there. Is that one getting pushed now? That one had the 510K clearance earlier this morning, 8:30.
HIMX.
So this is an important zone for NRSN to hold. See where SPY's at now. Still over 390.
IoT. AGRX. XXII.
Oil is up a little bit.
HMTV.
Let's see. Natty Gas is down. Bitcoin's still over 21. So Bitcoin looks like it's found a short-term bottom at least around what was it, like 17, 18?
Screw.
This one looks heavy. AFIB looks so heavy. Holding the 9 on the 5, though. No candles closed over 121, it looks like. Yeah, 121. So that one might do like a dip and rip it open. NRSN continuing to pull back now. You might get your 230. $230 might be on the table here. Yeah, EVFM, penny stock. Was that the one we were talking about earlier with the... Yeah, that's that gel. Contraception gel. Alright, I'm gonna go use the bathroom, feed the dogs, say good morning to the baby, and I'll be back like a few minutes. Hey, Bianca, good morning.
NRSN. RGLS. AGRX. SESN. Neo, AUPH.
National Car Rental has your back, road warriors. Because we know
USX.
you're picking up the pace. Steering life at 10 and 2. You're hitting the
TGA.
road. And National's helping you get
NRSN.
there with the confidence of our complete clean pledge. So skip the counter without
Dare.
missing a beat. Choose any car in the aisle and be the boss of you. National Car Rental. Go like a pro. Subject to availability and other restrictions. Requires enrollment in the complimentary Emerald Club.
NRSN. Left. HMTV.
All right. What have we got going on now? So EVFM is pushing a little higher here. Oh yeah, I forgot about BOXD. That closed pretty strong. Yeah, so that was trending up on Friday. Had a big candle after hours, kind of sold off this morning. I completely forgot about that. That would have been a good grab.
SUZ.
So NRSN, did it give you the 230?
HEXO.
244, okay. So it didn't go all the way down, but it did go perfectly to the 9 on a 5. Dare. Yep, Dare pushing a little higher, up 7%. Gapped up a little bit this morning. Yeah, BOXD on the daily, not box. Boxed. This has got room, you know, 3 into the 3s at least. 350. But if it gets too many people on it, then it's probably not going to go. So we'll watch that. I hate that I missed the bottom.
BOX.
270 is a big level. Just broke through it. Yeah, TBLT, I've got on my other screen watching it still. It's flagging under
PP.
VWAP on mine, on the 5 minute. But it is trying to break it right now. Yeah, box is just kind of going straight up right now. Don't like that. But it was set up for today. I completely forgot about it.
NELRS.
Looks like some money ads down here. 230s.
TRVS.
NRSM, beautiful off the 9 on the 5. Let's switch back to the 1 minute now, see what it looks like. So you've got trend line right there. That's where your resistance is. Yeah, AERC is actually down. It had an offering. Yeah, NRSN has followed some decent price action so far. It got a little iffy through here, but it was because they wanted that 9 on the 5 pullback. There's nothing wrong with that. Calling it early, especially if you're up. If you're up on a Monday, just call it. Go enjoy your day. It's supposed to be 82 here today. Hey Zeus, what's up? So NRSN has been a good one for us this morning. Had ALS news. Got a trend line, down trend line on the 1 here setting up. Just bounced off the 9 on the 5. AFIB, the 125 level's big for it to break. What else we got?
NSC.
Boxed, BOXD. Kind of break out of a daily zone. It has range, has big range on the daily. I'm sure you've seen that on Friday running. we got? What else we got?
NSC.
Sido was getting tapped. They got FDA 510K clearance. Not much there. Heels got news. They're collaborating with somebody. Had a huge spike and then all the way back down now. Besides that, not really seeing a whole lot. Got a few things set up though, that's for sure. B-Hat, almost out of play here for me, unless they get a huge spike into open. Same with TBLT, it's flagging under,
XXII.
but the daily is going to open so far down that it's going to look kind of ugly. It's still in play though, still possible. Monday morning tends to get fake outs too.
KTRA.
So like BOXD, for example, closed strong on Friday, up in pre-market. They might fake it out this morning, sell it off, and then it'll turn back up.
SUZ.
Yeah, I'd like to see NRSN hold VWAP. Maybe 255, 250. It might go for 240. But I mean, if it held maybe 250, that would be good. You want to see a hammer maybe down off at 250. Look at the 5 minute again. So the 5 minute is over the 9 on the 5. Tweezer bottom, 252. Clear trend. So that, I mean, that's set up. 244 was the tweezer bottom there. Now it's at 252.
Fail.
I hate playing things right at open though, because they tend to be a fake out. Like if something straight rips out the gate, for the most part, it pulls back. If it pulls back off the gate, there's a better chance for it to actually have a good run, you know, through open. BNTC, I'll pull it up. UAVS, 10 million offering, 96 cents per share.
Cyto. Grom. GEVO.
Wait, no.
Cyto.
Company's common stock at 62 cents per share. 62 cents, sorry. So you said BNTC, let's look.
NRSN.
Yeah, it had a run a few days ago. It's set up. I mean, if it holds maybe 110, could push a little higher. The daily closed under the 50. It could have a day two, though. They did kind of sell it almost all the way back off, but I could see that getting hit. Yeah, that was insane. Yeah, it was halting up, going down, halting up, just doing some crazy stuff. But sometimes, you know, they'll do the day one, get the trappy move, kind of like they did AERC, you know, get the trappy move the first day, kind of ugly, and then the second day they've got them trapped, so they actually send it. So maybe. We'll keep that on the back burner. Yeah, TBLT is struggling with VWAP. NRSN 250 level is weekly. Yep.
PBTS.
it's just hanging right here, you know, for open. So it looks decent. In RSN, probably the best looking setup I see for open. Which is scary because good setups usually fail now, but it is what it is.
AMRS, NYPS, AFIB.
Okay. Got about 5 minutes till the open. AFIB, forgot about that one. So it has pulled back to the 9 on the 5, or actually the 20 on the 5 in VWAP. So if they're going to do it, they may pull the trap move here. Had the big fail candle, you know, but never went lower. So that's the classic 2022 setup. ARC so far is absorbing the offering. It was only 1.5 million shares, which I mentioned earlier isn't massive, especially on a big runner. So sometimes they get eaten up. NRSN, I don't like this. It's pushing up towards open. Sure, it could go straight up out of open. I mean, it could halt up out of open. It could go to $5 out of open. But I don't usually like to see it, you know, push towards high of day right into open. Yeah, for real. Head and shoulders, bullish. You know, descending triangle, bullish. Falling wedge, flags, bearish. Offerings, bullish. Good news, bearish. Yeah, I don't know about NRSN yet. And there's nothing wrong with sitting here, you know, sitting on our hands for a couple minutes, because I've talked about it before, and you guys know I like to coin the phrase, the Monday morning blues. So you get Monday morning to where it looks decent in pre-market, and then right at open, kind of looks bad for a little bit. Maybe first 15, 20, 30 minutes looks bad. And then by 10:30, things start to turn around. So there's no reason to, you know, force anything early. No reason to jump in anything. The market's open from 9:30 to 4. So AFIB looking weak into open, like 2 week almost. NRSN floating now on the 5 minute. It might pull down and test this and hammer into open. So what else we got? What am I missing? Yeah, just wait for 230s if not. They're opening the spread up too. I'm going to keep BOXD on a chart down here. I think that's an important one today, but I really want to see it actually pull back first. Let's look at for some nonsense zones. 30-minute nonsense zone is 250 to 243, 242. So maybe pull back down to that first and then close the 30-minute over that level and then go. But price action has seemed, knock on wood, decent this morning. So is it a trap for Monday? I don't know. Are people so excited that they're slapping everything this morning because the market's up? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how price action is really quickly. If you hear me saying a lot of, wow, this is ripping, today, then that means things are actually falling through. B-hat, it's really, really close to being done. Like, it needs to hold over 2,
CLNE.
but it could still go.
BLPH.
Overall, long-term chart looks worse, but I mean, it could have a pop maybe to like 250, 275. But this sell-off was pretty big. It would be a... Oh, we're open. Hold on one second.
2. CIMC. Host. AGRX.
Flip that over. Yeah, B-hat could be like a 3-bar today, technically, but the chart just looks so iffy. So the scanner is going to sound crazy at first. It is delayed for you guys.
Hill. UBX.
NRSN down to 250. Try a small scalp here off the bottom. Risk 250. Come on, hammer. Looking very laggy, but I got the level I wanted really quick, so that's why I hopped right on it. Come on. They might just fail it here. It's trying to hammer, though. 260s. Get up through 270. 270 is the intraday high. I'm going to move my stop up to even now, since it's not moving. You can't screwball around here for long, especially at open. It's going to have to either rip up or fail. Come on.
DMAC.
Push up to 270. Nope, fail. It looks like I got some good slippage too. So 2-cent slippage on that as well. So I actually took a 2-cent loss there. So they'll probably slip it and then rip it. Rev. Yeah, Rev straight up, of course. BOXD straight up. So Rev through 850 is big. BOXD is just going straight up.
NXTP. Ham.
At Target, low prices and great deals mean more.
CAPR. Max.
Can't believe that slipped me like that. I had 255, came down and took me out at 253, and now it's back to 260. So big, honestly massive wick there on Rev from 850 down to 812. So BOXD still very much in play, pushing higher. Pull that up on the other matrix.
AFIB. EVFM. CYBN. SEAC.
288. ARC actually straight up for some reason. So they bought right through the offering. They're going to use that to trap, it looks like. So boxed up through 290 now. Can't believe that just ripped straight out the gate. Straight up. So it's looking like it's pushing towards 3, maybe 350 if it keeps going. NRSN really needs through 265. That's the big level it's struggling with.
CAPR, AFIB, EVFM, AGRX, PLAB.
Okay, so a little pullback on BOXD. Let's watch the 1 minute here. down to the 20 on the 1. Pretty big drop there from 291 to 270.
CLBS, Grin.
Like I said, I'm not super anxious to hop in anything straight away. I got the bottom here. I got 253, and then it came down and washed me. So new 5-minute candle here. Needs the volume push through 263, through 265, up to 270. Oh, I thought that was it right there. Nope. I hope it did not skip me. Oh, I got 2-cent slippage again. So this thing's got really slow, terrible fills right now in RSN. BOXD hammer on the 1 minute. So held the 20 on the 1. Now pushing higher. 283, 284. So price action's not the best on NRSN right now. Looks like it's going to push down maybe to that 230 level. Or they'll hit the stops and send it. Hit the stops. Yeah, 250, 245 to 250. Yeah, trash action off the gate so far every single day of our lives. This is Groundhog Day again.
NRSN, MDXH, CAPR.
NRSN now after I've switched off of it completely. Trying to push through. High of day. So ugly, 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 ugly action. And then looks like they tried to shove it all the way down. Now they got high of day out of it. Love to see it.
AGTC, AFIB, MMLP.
So super ugly, trappy action until they just decided, okay, let's go.
AFIB. HMTV. AGRS.
So that's up towards 282.90 now, pushing towards 3. We had the spot like 4 times, but it just got trappy. It washed. It took stops out.
NRSN, ATXI. VAXX, Row.
Yeah, pre-market was good. That's how Mondays are, though. Pre-market, I feel like, is good on Mondays, and then after the bell, it's trash for a long time.
AFIV.
Yeah, NRSN washed me out, I think, 2 or 3 times, screwing around. It got to the trap zone, came back up to the breakout zone. I start taking like 263, 264, and then wash again to 250.
Grin. PMTS, AMPG. AGRX.
AERC still trying to push up off the offering. It went as low as 1020. Now it's at 1320.
ALPP. MMLP.
SPY red now.
AFIB. EVFM. GRNA.
BHAB push.
PRPH.
Yep.
NRSN.
NRSN through 3 now. Not even going to pull it up. Yeah, BHAT trying to go up to 250. Struggling, though. Low volume.
AFIB, EVFM, CEA, MRKR,
Rev up near 850. Rev is wild.
GRNA.
Yeah, NRSN straight up after it faked out forever. 315 now. I guess, I mean, you buy 260, risk 230. I mean, what else can you do? These wicks were insane. Buy, hold, and hope. Or buy high, sell higher. One of the two. SPY really falling off now. 388.5. It needed a pullback day. Last two were really big.
EVFM. AFIB. Rail, AUVI. JCACSE. PFD.
Maybe. Yeah. 275, 280. That breakout zone. AERC 14 now. Just straight up after the offering. NRSN Hive Day.
SUAC Plus. EVFM. JCSE. CEA. AFIB.
AUVI sympathy getting hit. Let's see what that's at. They trapped him. I was talking about it earlier. You know, those small offerings, they'll eat them up, send it. It's insane. See if they halt it. Going straight to 15.
AUUD. SBFM. EBFM. IMH.
I wasn't a chaser at, 13, 12, 13. I'm definitely not chasing at 15.
AFIB. CPL.
Spy might find some support here. 387.5 to 388. Yeah, for real. Let's wait to drop an offering before we rip.
EBFM.
I see nothing that I personally like right now. AUVI is a reactive trade off of AERC if it halts up.
AFIB.
AFIB came off of the 1 level. Yeah, everything was somewhat decent, somewhat smooth in pre-market, and now once it's open, everything kind of went to shit. SPY 388.
SVBC. ALF. EBFM. EBFM. ISPC. ALRN. OBLG. AFIB. AXSM.
See if SPY breaks under 388 here. I'm watching the level 2 on it on the other chart. It's trying to. It might do a flush down and then back over, but it's looking weak right now.
SCWO. HOFB. RPID. CLNN.
Okay, yeah, SPY under 388. Good Lord, Nvidia is off a cliff. 174 to 166 so far.
AFIB. AXHC.
I'm watching 166 zone. But SPY it's falling pretty hard. 387.5 level. I mean, this might be the point it bounces a little.
ASRT.
I may have just missed the bottom there on Nvidia. It went to 166.26.
CHII.
1 minute looks strong on NRSN, so that makes me think it's going to fail back down to maybe 280.
EVFM, AFIB, NXTP, AXSM, ONTX, AFIB, LBX, AFIB, NHC,
It's by a little bounce back over 388 now.
GRNA, HMTV, HMTV,
See how high it will curl though. 388.10.
EVFM,
Not that far.
AFIB, SBE,
They are shorting the pop so far. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this NRSN setup. Makes me think it's going to fail really hard. The fact that it looks so good.
GNPX, NRSNW,
I hear the warrants hitting. Anything moving higher at all? My OBS is in the way. NRSN and NRSNW is the top intraday movers. 9 times out of 10, I would take this breakthrough on a regular market. But right now, it just feels like a, got a 326 in the candle at 3. Yeah, the volume's fallen down a lot.
HMTV, NXGL, AFIB, EVFM,
Man, I caught the bottom on NVIDIA, but I ended up selling for nothing. It came down and got my stop for 25-cent gain. Yeah, AFIB was a nice bounce off of 1. I pulled it up a minute ago. I'm sure you guys saw me. I was looking at it right here and just bounced right off of 1.
AXS,
Veru again. Okay. Veru literally is the stock that never, ever dies. Just random dollar boner right there. And I'm sure no one has any logical reason why. It just likes to move. Good job, JD. Nice work. Tweezer bottom off of 1 exactly. Straight back up to 115.
AGRN, Arrow, SMR Plus, SGRP,
NRSN. Let's see if we do the move I expected. So I said pop up.
AFIB,
So about right here in the candle at 3. Can we do it? Oh, baby. Look at that. There it is. See? I've been playing this 22 game long enough. Breakout by 1 cent. Drop 30.
QTT,
This is trading in 2022 right here. This is all you need to see, all you need to know.
OSG, AXSM,
Man, I had the bottom on NVIDIA. Should have just set my stop for even, I guess. It never came back down. I wanted to lock in a little bit of a gain. You get a sense for these, Ifam. Anything that looks decent, pure death, pure fail. Gonna fake out, gonna trap you, gonna own your soul. But anything that looks, somewhat ugly, like let's pull up the 60-minute. Oh, it's holding the 20 on the 60. It's gonna rip the high day. No, not BNAT, BHAT. BHAT pushing 250.
HMTV, K, Swim, MFH, GRNA,
That's the headline I want to see. Spitting absolute gold for free. You know, I'm trying to help you guys out.
SG, AXSM.
And, I mean, I see this stuff every single day, so I like to try to point it out. But that's how it is. That's how we are. We're stuck in Groundhog Day. Every day we wake up and there's a good pattern, or there's a good setup, good news, and it just absolutely gets smashed on.
RLX,
Thank you so much.
SRT,
I appreciate you guys just hanging out with me.
University of Maryland
AFIB,
campus has been helping military service members reach their next goal. Now,
GRNA, HBB,
GRNA. That was one of the intraday top gainers. What is that?
master's degrees and graduate certificates.
I have no idea.
Qualify and learn more at umgc.
Random bounce from the bottom, looks like. Not interested in any way. TBLT. Yeah, TBLT doesn't look terrible. Let's look at the regular session. Gap to fill to 268.
SAW,
Doesn't look too bad. I don't really like TBLT that much, but
AXSM,
unless I'm gone or doing something, I'll be on every single day at 8 a.m.
AFIB, AGRX, RSLS, CHII,
And share it with anyone that you know think that can get some help out of the stream. Any of your friends, anyone you know trying to get into trading or the trades, and you know just have it up so we go over stuff. Maybe learn something. Maybe see something you're not looking at. Just have it up in the background, you know,
BFM,
at least. Yep, so honestly, I don't like this at all now. Shorts have got a great average up high 320s. It could still push through, but
GG, AFIB,
thanks, Mr. Owens. Appreciate it.
AGRX,
Oh, we dropped a couple frames there. We're back. Yeah, Rev coming down hard. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't really into it when I lived there either. I got into it when I was
XSM,
in the academy and just after the academy when I went to the state police.
NAVB, TTNP,
Not much left, ladies and gentlemen. Rev all the way back down to opening price.
ESE,
NRSN is just trapping around. I don't really like it. It could still go higher, but not a huge fan. Overall market's trying to find a bottom. You think so? Yeah, I mean, I still got the haircut on the sides. I let the top grow out, but I used to keep it very short.
C plus, ARMP,
I will pull up my charts on my computer every now and again.
Hills,
Looks like it's going to go under 3.
AXSM,
SPY pulling back some more now. Let's see if it holds this level or continues lower.
EBFM, AFIB, TTNP,
Yeah, SPY right at 388.
MVO.
Ass squeeze now.
HMTV.
So yeah, it held 388, pushing higher now. That was the level I had to hold.
Hills.
CRTD, okay.
AXS.
Could be a swing
UPC.
based on that. NRSN trying its best to hold 20 on the 1.
PBTS. BFRI. EBF. EBFM, EURN, AFIB. INNB, UPC, GLBLW. HCAN.
This seems like a good risk reward trade, but I don't know about it.
VLCN.
I don't trust it.
ARL. Hills.
So it looks like Boxed went down to the
AXSM, CPOP.
20 on the 30. We were just talking about that. Where is the most nonsensical zone that would still be in play and went right down to the 20 on the 30?
ABNT. SISI, AFIB.
Yeah, it's trying. It's up at 275 here.
DDL.
A little bit of a refresh. Get through 275. It looks good.
Arrow.
I bought way too high.
Agro. MJXL.
Yeah, popped down and got me.
AXSM.
I'll wait for re-entry.
DACU.
Normally that would have been a push through right there, but no, we rejected. So it'll pull back, probably test 270, then may push through here. I always keep my wrist tight though.
AFIB. DDL. BEDU. Hills. PANL. BARK. AFIB.
Doesn't want to get through 275. Try it one more time. Risk right under that 50K bid.
AXSM. IFRX.
Nope.
CHI.
This would be the spot it would go right here on this 1 minute candle. Straight to like 280 if it's going to go. Refresh 274. Yep, there it went. So everything looks to be a full fail today. No breakouts. No nothing. Levels that should be breaking. Not even close.
Hills. TRDA.
SPY ripping off the bottom though. That's for sure.
EBFM.
Can't believe I had an absolute bottom on Nvidia and gave it up.
BRR. ALLG. DTIL. HMTV.
Yeah, NRSN spilled off.
DTIL, AXSM,
Trying to spill even lower now. 280. Yeah, maybe 280, 275 to 280 might be a pickup zone. Not a whole lot going on, so I think I'm going to go ahead and hop off for the day. SPY is bouncing. Everything else pretty much fell. Box failed. This fake out breakout here pulled back. Rev failed. So I think that's most of the small cap momentum for this morning. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off. We had a couple good trades early, but that's been about it for the day. So thanks for everybody being here. Thanks for the likes, the comments, everything. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Peace.